Imagine the chaos of World War II. Bombs falling, soldiers marching, a world locked in a brutal struggle. Now, picture this. Amidst the mud and steel of the battlefield, a giant Syrian brown bear, standing shoulder to shoulder with soldiers. This isn't a fairy tale or a Hollywood script. This is the incredible, true story of Wojtek, the soldier bear who fought with the Polish army. Get ready, because you're about to meet one of the most unlikely heroes of the entire war. The story begins not on a European battlefield, but in the mountains of Iran in 1942. A group of Polish soldiers, recently freed from Soviet captivity and making their way to join the Allied forces, stumbled upon a young boy. He had found a tiny, orphaned bear cub whose mother had been shot by hunters. The soldiers, moved by the plight of the small creature, bought the cub from the boy for a few tins of food. They named him Wojtek, a common Slavic name meaning he who enjoys war, a smiling warrior. Little did they know how fitting that name would become. At first, Wojtek was a tiny, dependent cub. He couldn't even swallow properly, so the soldiers fed him condensed milk from an old vodka bottle. He quickly became the unofficial mascot of the 22nd Artillery Supply Company, but he was much more than a mascot. Wojtek grew up among the soldiers, mimicking their behavior. He learned to salute when greeted, march on his hind legs, and even enjoyed a friendly wrestle with his human companions. He was one of them, a brother in arms who happened to be covered in fur. The soldiers treated him like their own. They shared their rations, their tents, and their lives with him. Wojtek developed a taste for some particular human treats. He loved to drink beer, which he would gulp down in one go, and he even learned to eat lit cigarettes. Of course, he'd just swallow them, not smoke them. He was a source of immense morale for men who had lost everything: their homes, their families, their country. In the bleakness of war, this playful, loving bear was a reminder of warmth and life. He'd sneak into tents at night to cuddle with sleeping soldiers, and his playful antics broke the tension of military life. As the Polish forces moved from Iran through Iraq, Palestine, and Egypt, Wojtek went with them. He wasn't just a pet. He was officially enlisted as a private in the Polish army. This wasn't just a gimmick. The army was preparing to board a British transport ship heading to Italy to join the fight against the Axis powers. The problem: the British command had a strict no patsulud policy, so the Polish commanders got creative. They officially enlisted Wojtek, gave him his own paybook, rank, and serial number. When the British port authorities questioned the presence of a bear, the Polish soldiers presented his official documentation. Private Wojtek was a legitimate soldier, and he was allowed to board. The journey to Italy was an adventure in itself. Wojtek, now a fully grown, 440-pound bear, was a sight to behold. He fascinated the other Allied soldiers on board, becoming a minor celebrity. When they finally landed in Italy, the real test of his military career began. The 22nd Company was thrust into one of the fiercest and most brutal battles of the war. The Battle of Monte Cassino, the ancient monastery at Monte Cassino, was a key strategic point in the German defensive line, and the fighting there was relentless. The terrain was steep and treacherous, making it nearly impossible to transport supplies to the front lines. The soldiers of the 22nd Company were tasked with a grueling job, carrying heavy crates of artillery shells up the mountainside under constant enemy fire. It was backbreaking, dangerous work. This is where Wojtek's legend was truly forged, watching his human comrades struggle day after day. Wojtek seemed to understand the mission. One day, he approached a truck being loaded with 100-pound crates of ammunition. He stood on his hind legs and reached out his paws, as if to say, "Let me help." The soldiers, astonished, trusted him. They showed him how to carry the heavy crates, and from that day on, Wojtek worked alongside them. He would carry the massive artillery shells, which normally took 4 men to lift, all by himself. He never dropped a single crate. Imagine the sight. Amidst the thunder of artillery and the whistle of bullets, a massive brown bear calmly carrying explosive shells to the gun emplacements. He was tireless, strong, and completely fearless. He wasn't just carrying supplies. He was saving the lives of his friends by speeding up the process and taking on the heaviest burdens. His presence was an incredible boost to morale. Seeing Wojtek working alongside them gave the soldiers a renewed sense of strength and determination. In recognition of his incredible bravery and contribution, The 22nd Company changed its official emblem. It became a picture of a bear carrying an artillery shell, a symbol of their unique and heroic comrade. Wojtek had proven himself not just a mascot, but a true soldier. He had faced the horrors of Monte Cassino and had done his duty with unwavering loyalty. After the war ended, the story didn't stop there. With Poland now under Soviet control, the soldiers of the 22nd Company, including Wojtek, were unable to return home. They were relocated to a settlement in Berwickshire, Scotland. Wojtek became an instant local celebrity. He was a beloved figure, often visited by his former comrades and journalists who wanted to hear his incredible story. The soldiers would toss him cigarettes, just like old times, and he would happily greet his old friends. He was an honorary member of the Scottish Palace Association and lived out his days in peace. Eventually, as his soldier friends began to build new lives for themselves, it was decided that Wojtek would be best cared for at the Edinburgh Zoo. Even there, he never forgot his Polish roots. Visitors noticed that he would perk up and respond whenever he heard the Polish language spoken. His old army buddies would visit him, sometimes even jumping into his enclosure to wrestle with him one last time, much to the alarm of the zookeepers. For Wojtek, these men were not strangers. They were his family. Wojtek passed away in 1963 at the age of 21. His story, however, lives on. He is a symbol of the incredible bond that can form between humans and animals, a testament to courage in the face of adversity, and a bright light in the dark history of war. Statues of him stand today in Edinburgh, Krakow, and London, ensuring that the memory of the soldier bear who fought for a free Poland will never be forgotten. The story of Wojtek is more than just a historical curiosity. It's a powerful reminder that heroes can come in the most unexpected forms. It's a story of loyalty, friendship, and the enduring spirit of life, even in the darkest of times. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. If you found this story as amazing as I do, please hit that like button. Subscribe for more unbelievable true stories, and share this video so others can learn about the one and only Private Wojtek. Thanks for watching.